It's December 17th, and the strange side of history awaits. Today, we have the moment humans first took to the skies, an ancient calendar buried beneath a city, and the birth of modern justice. Let's begin. On December 17th, 1903, the winds howled across the empty dunes of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Cutting through the cold like a warning, most of the world wasn't watching. Most didn't even believe it was possible. But on that isolated stretch of sand, two brothers prepared a fragile machine that they thought would fail, just like the others before it. Wilbur and Orville Wright had endured years of ridicule, crashes, and near disaster. Their aircraft was a little more than wood, cloth, and hope. One wrong gust, one wire snap, and the experiment would end forever. At 10:35 a.m., the machine left the ground. Just for 12 seconds, it defied gravity. No birds, no balloons, just human control over the sky. Few witnesses understood what they were seeing, but fewer still believed it mattered. That fragile flight lasted seconds, but its shadow stretched across centuries. From that quiet beach came machines that would help us travel in ways we never imagined, but also it changed how wars would be fought. On December 17, 1790, beneath the crowded streets of Mexico, workers struck something solid. Earth pulled away, and a massive carved face emerged from the darkness, staring up for the first time in centuries. It was the Aztec sunstone, buried deliberately after the Spanish conquest. The monolith depicted a terrifying vision of time itself, worlds destroyed, suns extinguished, and humanity trapped in an endless cycle of creation and annihilation. At its center was God demanding sacrifice, surrounded by symbols of cosmic catastrophe. For generations, colonial authorities had erased Aztec beliefs, temples, and history, yet here it was, intact, silent, and waiting beneath their feet. To the Aztecs, time was not a line, but a cycle, and cycles, once restarted, always come back around. On December 17, 1623, in the frozen wilderness of the Plymouth colony, justice took a new and unsettling form. Inside rough wooden buildings, surrounded by fear, hunger, and uncertainty, colonial leaders issued a quiet decree, one that would shape the future of an entire nation. From that day forward, serious crimes would no longer be decided by a single authority, but by 12 honest men. The rule was borrowed from English law, a system rooted in ancient tradition that once included trial by fire, water, and superstition. Now human judgment replaced divine ordeal, but the judgment came with its own danger. These juries were neighbors, rivals, and survivors. In a colony where everyone knew each other, truth was fragile. Yet the system became a shield, protecting colonists from unchecked power. Years later, when the right to jury trials were stripped away by the crown, it was remembered as a warning. Justice was placed in human hands, but humans are imperfect, fearful, and even biased. Another day, another strange bite from history. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your next eerie dose is just a day away.